Alright. Well, y'all don't know what day it is, because this has been the week of Rando and Pape. Or Rando and Demos, but it has certainly been a week. Today was supposed to be SMRPG, which it's still going to be. But we just finished another half of a Pape seed since my power went out the other day, so I couldn't complete it, but I wanted to finish it, and it was clutch, and it was fantastic, and highly recommend you go check it out on the YouTube, where this is going to be posted as well, there in the link in the chat. But we are indeed playing SMRPG because I have missed it, and it's a lot of fun, and I hope that we will just have a good old time with it, of course. Typical setting seeds. Let me see if I can actually pull this up, because this was a seed I had genned a while back. A couple of weeks ago when we were doing a Wheel of Rando. Wheel of Rando. Or have we played this one? Oh crap. Because now I don't know if those settings look familiar or not. Or maybe it was... No, I don't think we've done this one. Because maybe it was just when I was testing to make sure. Okay, I don't think the SMRPG website has a last seed gen thing. RIP. Re-up. Alright. But we will still have fun with it. But these are indeed the typical bullseye settings. 6 stars, 1 party member. We have to go find everybody else amongst the map. Boss shuffler. Culex is in the boss pool. I don't think I put equipment shuffler on, just so I could see how fast I could beat some of these seed settings. Because really, it's like equipment shuffler is fun, but it's really just, you know, more solving and stuff, and I just wanted to, you know, be faster. But we're just gonna have fun with it. Of course. All that noise. But alright. Oh! Wait, Rosalina Peach. Oh well. Even if somehow this is a seed that I've played before, I mean, I doubt it, but I feel like I'm just having big deja vu somehow. But hey, we're starting with Rosalina Peach. Oh. Yeah, it has just been a week. Wait. No, 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 hang on. Now I'm really getting big deja vu. Alright, hang on. Hang on, we may need to make another seed, because maybe this wasn't... Or if it was in something else. Because now I'm really getting big deja vu. Okay. Yeah, let me make another seed real quick, because I don't want to do another same seed as we've done before. That would be no fun. Okay, character join order, no free characters, randomized. It is a shame, because I do really like the Rosalina Peach look, but again, I don't want to do the same seed, because that's no fun. So let me just gen one up real quick over here on the SMRPG Randomizer website, which really is just randomizer.smrpgspeedruns.com, which is kind of a URL. Yeah, no randomizing equipment. Stick with just double XP, as you do. Alright. Let's generate it. Okay, well some people will be happy to see we're starting with our boy Malo. I know we got some Malo fans in the chat, especially since SMRPG Remake really did our boy right. I feel. Alright, move. Not that. Put that over here. I've got the link. Yeah, oops. Oops, don't want to be playing the same SMRPG seed. No. But either way, at least a nice quick fix. Nice quick fix. Although we're gonna have to do the thing again, but that's fine. Chad doesn't mind, right? Right. Alright, for reals, we are playing SMRPG Randomizer in what I'm calling the week of randos and cute demos, because I couldn't decide what to do this week, because it's kind of an odd week, since I'm not going to be streaming on Friday. And plus I've been getting the itch for a whole bunch of randomizers that I'm feeling fairly competent at, including Pape, even though there's been so much in this past week that I feel has been preventing me from streaming. From internet issues to my power dropping yesterday, all that fun stuff. We're just still going to have fun with it and roll with it, of course. We're just kind of doing a typical bullseye setting with SMRPG. I can drop that in the chat for those of you that are curious. And this is also the website for those of you that are ever curious either about playing it for yourself, if you want to make a seed, since there is a make a seed for me to play Redemption and channel points and everything else. But 6 stars, key items are randomized, including seed and fertilizer. Characters are randomized. We are not randomizing stats or equipment, just because I want to see how fast I can, beat kind of the regular settings without having to solve for equipment or power, etc. and everything else. Because I know that takes a little bit of extra time for me, like checking all the stats, checking what's the strongest, everything else, and then just seeing, oh, super suit, oh, lazy shell, frying pan, star gun, etc. Also shop shuffler, free shops because I do what I want, boss shuffler, including QLEX, because of course he's always fun, and factory warp, and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it has certainly been a day. We were playing Pape earlier, of course, because again, my power went out yesterday when I was intended to do Pape yesterday, and I didn't want to stop short there after that was like the second seed where something went wrong. Nope. But we are starting with Malo, which has been a hot second since we've actually had a seed start with Malo. But alright, let us go ahead and we will kick this all off in 3, 2, 1, let's go! Yeah, I do hope chat and all of you are just having a lovely day, or evening, wherever you are right now. Elder Key. Okay, that's actually a good thing, because that's one of the checks in Booster's Tower. Which again, oh, Mario is level 8. I still have not memorized where the levels put people, but I think that might put him in mines? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah, been a minute. Well, thanks for the free pick-me-up. Been a hot minute since we've had, Malo. Let's see, ooh. I'll take a Jinx Belt, I'll take a couple of Quartz Charms, because those are also good. Is there anything else? Nothing else equipment-wise for Malo. And nothing item-wise. Meta Man. It's like, randomizers are just so fun because it kind of gives you like the nostalgia feels, but then you also kind of get a nice little spin on it, and then you have all these fun palette shufflers. Ooh, we got a Pauline Peach. And then of course we got like Fire Luigi Mario and whatever L Malo is? Lime Malo, maybe? Who knows? Oops, all coins. Not what I was looking for. Alright, check the shop. And now we're doing what we call Round the World, where we just go to all of the shops, all of the just little quick places, especially for us being a little bump level 1, that we can check for items. Ooh. Since it's Malo, I'll take a few red essences, because he is a little weak. But we're checking shops, we're checking checks for key items and everything else. The most important ones, again, are Bambino Bomb to full clear mines, Castle Key 1 and 2 to full clear Valentina's Castle, and all that noise. So far, really nothing for Malo in these shops, which is kind of a shot in the foot. But we do still have quite a few more shops to check. Temple Key, okay. That does open up a lot of checks in Balome's temple. More money. I'll take flower boxes just to boost our FP. It just looks like he's jumping since it's constantly refreshing his victory pose. Hero Shirt. Hero Shirt is good since it is Mario's endgame item if we don't find Super Suit. So I'll take it. Okay, sorry dude, I am gonna steal your flowers and frog coin. Cute. Because again, this is Randomizer. Vanilla doesn't really matter here. And we are gonna take a nap because we do get to see Toad. Mid-mushroom. Still go ahead and save, but save early, save often, kids. And then I go to Pipe Vault, because there are actually a lot of checks in Pipe Vault. And then there's the goal, the Musty Fears. O and the A check. Bye! Also, typically on Round the World, I try to avoid as many fights as possible. Coins. So many coins. Because again, really, we have not found a lot of great equipment for Malo so far. So he's still kind of a level 1 in these later level areas. Woo! I especially don't want to fight the piranha plants because they are scary. At level 1 and by yourself. What's down here? Alto card. That gets us more shop checks. Which, reminder, no key items can be found in the shops. It's all just any and all items that you can, equipment you can buy. But no key items. I forget if there is a setting for putting key items in the shops, but I've never thought of doing that, because sometimes you could be locked out of a shop. Looking at you, minor shop. Mr. I'm gonna hoard your key and not let you know what it is. Kind of thing. Ooh, rock candy, that's nice. War fan, I'll take it. Super suit! Love to see it. Alright, we got the super suit. So Malo's kind of set up now. We'll take that. Because again, since we do not have any equipment shenanigans, shuffler, etc., these two combos are actually really good. I used to think the Jinx Belt was really good. Which it is, since it does have one-hit KO guard, but I have kind of found that Quartz Charm, since you essentially just have Geno boost all the time on it, and one-hit KO, is actually kind of a better combination. To me, at least. There's all kinds of ways you can solve for equipment in this game, especially if it's not shuffled. Alright, we're not going in any dungeons. We're just going to shops. And just any other chests and checks we can find along the way. Lazy shell equip, but no weapon. Not a lot item-wise. Oh man, this soundtrack makes me so happy. Especially Marrymore with just, you know, how kind of like an upbeat lullaby kind of it is. Like, the whole soundtrack makes me happy. Shoutouts to Yoko Shimomura-san. Hi, Croco. Bye, Croco. Which, again, she nailed it with the, coming back for the remake. Which I'm so glad that, what was it, BAFTA or whatever that one award ceremony was, recognized her with, like, the highest honor with the fellowship for her work in video games, because it's not just SMRPG. She's done a lot of music over the decades, and they've all been fantastic. Absolutely one of the greats, and deserved. 100%. I mean, because video music has always been kind of special to me, especially like from growing up to getting older, experiencing more. Experiencing more just video games and everything else. Sonic symbols, finally. And I guess I'll take that from Mario. Alright. Mallow is equipped. Love to see it. Alright, Mallow's ready to kick some tail. Let me tell you. He'll be very good for, beginning. Don't know how much for endgame, but we'll still support our boy. But yeah, Yoko Shimomura, Nobuo Uematsu-san, of course. Crud, who else? I'm blanking! And it was, Star Ocean 2 and Star Ocean 2 Remake. That was amazing. And, had their, Matoi Sakuraba, I believe. Who did the soundtrack for, again, the OG and the remake. Shoutouts to remake devs bringing back the OG composers. Absolutely the right call. Because that's another soundtrack that means a lot to me, because I listened a lot to it when I first discovered it. Because, again, shoutouts to Spirit being into video games when we were first dating. And, again, the remake was so good. And the music was amazing, too. Just, And then, of course, Yasunori Ishiki, who y'all know I will not shut up about because of Octopath Traveler 2 music. Or Octopath 1 and 2, really, because he did both of those soundtracks. But chat, and even for any of you out there in YouTube, has there ever been, you know, a game soundtrack or just even one track that is, like, you know, deeply affected you, or that has just, you know, stayed with you or gotten caught in your head, etc.? Again, all the soundtracks and games that I have named definitely have gotten stuck in my head before. 100%. Again, just kind of checking around, seeing what other weapons and things. We've got equips. Equips are fine. But now we just need to find weapons for everybody. Like their endgame weapons. Also, hydration check. There. Yeah, we have to mash through that dialogue until we get the don't you dig these vibes. Bambino Bomb! Perfect, we can finish the mines now. We don't have to come back for those. I almost hit plus and be like, oh, can I go home now? But sadly, SMRPG does not have like a homeward shroom effect item yet. I don't know if the devs would be interested in adding it in the future, but that would be neat. Which I'm just so glad SMRPG Randomizer still exists, because this was still one of my first randomizers. Because it was really the game that I knew the best. And that's kind of a suggestion with playing randomizers, is having it be a game that you are most familiar with in order to adjust that to randomizer settings. But hey, everybody starts somewhere. Everybody absolutely starts somewhere. Next mushroom. Alright, so hey, so far we are finding weapons for all of our endgame characters. Because even though as powerful as Malo is gonna be, he's probably still not gonna end up in the endgame party unless the game says otherwise. Sorry, I'm so itchy snitchy today. Allergies and everything else. Also looks like Boomer is going to be in Valentina's spot, which is actually pretty good. Because Boomer is all physical, and Valentina is magic. So not having a magic user in Valentina's spot is actually kind of preferred. Ow. Whoa. Nope. See ya! This is also why I like to pick up a see ya. Just so we can be guaranteed to run away. Especially early game. Alright. Come here, because there's 2 chests with nothing in them! We have to be sure. Alright, we can get out of here. I would be kind of tempted to go on the vines, but again, I feel like we would just get our butts handed to us. Though, again, we do have Sia. So maybe. Maybe. Oh, gamer, let's go. Alright, vines are behaving. You love to see it. Because that's time save. Now I just need this bird. That's fine. This is fine. I do need to save, though. I just realized we've been kind of doing all of this, and I haven't saved yet. Might kind of screw ourselves over. Okay. Alright. Nothing really important in the clouds, but that's fine. Alright, now we're doing the one check that I decided to do, which is going down to Land's End and going down into the shortcut that leads to Cricket Jam in Vanilla, since that is a check. That is indeed a check. Get up there, Mario. Oh. Oop. There. Now we avoid the doggos. Again, at least getting Bambino Bomb this soon is really good, so we don't have to come back. Also save, because bees. Bees can be mean. At least these bees can. I don't know, like, I consider them more bees, but Chad, would you say they're more bees? Or more like hornets? Whoops. Or wasps. I don't really know, now that I think about it. Because I mean, like, bees are chill for the most part. Your regular honeybees, your bumblebees. Bumblebees are especially chill. Carpenter bees are pretty chill too. They'll just kind of chase each other around. It's really if you don't tick them off. Or, whoops. Don't tick them off. Or, like, attack or get near their nest. Most of them are chill. Some flying bugs can be a little bit of butt heads, but I didn't realize that paper wasps were still making nests. I found like 2 of them. I don't know what it is about the wasps or whatever liking my vehicle in terms of building nests in like the little crevices and such. I found like 1 on like the inside like little back hatch of my Jeep and then on the inside driver's door yesterday. It's like, what are you guys doing? Also, Castle Key 1, let's go! This is why we check that. And I just find it easier to run through this while we're doing a round the world. This is why we check that, because Castle Key 1. And that's important. Alright, whose butt we kicking? Mac? Alright. We got Mac. We got Mac. Again, we have immunity to all spells. As long as we know how to dodge, we're in there. Alright, there's Mac done. And honestly, I'm just gonna use a rock candy on these nerds. Unless I have Thunderstorm. I might have Thunderstorm. I don't know, because we're still level 1. Yeah, we don't have anything. Alright, rock candy it is. See ya. Because I don't want to deal with these nerds. Nice. I don't want to deal with these nerds. There's Thunderbolt. HP Rain. Again, every level that is a multiple of 3. Star! Let's go! Our first star of the seed. Ooh. That could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. We don't know, but I will take it. Absolutely. But sometimes you don't know what the seed is gonna be like. Whether you're gonna find a whole bunch of your stars up front, or you're gonna find them scattered throughout, or all the way at the end. It almost becomes an all bosses seed, who knows. We have had jet stars before, but then that kind of screws us up because it leaves us kind of lower in HP than I would like. Alright, but we're gonna go see Pandorite and see what they've got. Because again, Pandorite... Oh, hi! Hi, Booster! Pandorite only has 300 HP. So this rock candy will knock these nerds out. And then Booster... And we are freebieing all the rock candies. It's not Mario, though! It's just a model! I know it's stock and everything else, but it's just still funny, you know? It's just a model. Bye! Let me go ahead and give him more HP. I typically tend to put a lot into power early on. Okay, so we got Mac, we did Pandorite, we did that. We got Booster. We do want to start marking off what bosses we have seen and what bosses we have fought. Also check. Alright, but now we can get out of here. Now we can get out of here. And now we're going to start the bosses proper. We're going to go back to Mushroom Way, rescue whoever it is out there that's waiting for us. And just start going in the order of bosses in the vanilla order. But first, let me just make sure we save. In case, who knows what's waiting out there for us. Because I honestly don't think there's a save point in Mushroom Way. Even though there is a boss out there. It's a Peach! It's a Peach. I do really like Peach. Again, SMRPG was one of the games where I was like, oh, you get to play as Peach! So I was very happy about that. Because, you know, girl power. All that noise. And she has such fun weapons, too. From, like, her slap, her fan, her parasol, frying pan, all that noise. She has such fun weapons. Which again, even Malo fighting with symbols is also fun weapons. Like, this whole game has just fun concepts in terms of battle and everything. Especially ones that, like, suit their personalities. So, of course, y'all know me. I will gush about SMRPG all day long. Alright, can we get right side? Dang it. Not what I was looking for. But you know what? We'll take it. I'll use that nerd's head to jump off here and do it that way. Caracola is actually pretty good. Though we are getting full on items. How full? Very full. Because we've actually gotten a lot of kind of junk items, honestly. Since we've got so many items, I know I loaded up on a lot of red essences and a lot of sleepy bomb or a lot of rock candies, just in case. Just in case. Get that. And sleepy bombs, technically. Or typically. Because there are bosses that are affected by sleepy bombs and make them a lot easier. Johnny, all the factory nerds, and yeah, all the factory nerds. Manager, director, clerk, and gun yoke. Also, hi, Zardragon. He is only going to have 100 HP, so he should only get one attack off. Though, it could still hurt. Woo! Nice miss. Alright. Bye! Oh my gosh. Scary. Sailor Cape, no star. Alright, we got the Peach though. We got Peach. So then, Zardragon. Though I will say I'm kind of okay for the most part seeing these later game bosses in earlier boss spots. Because it does kind of neutralize them. Okay, Calamari. Calamari shouldn't be as bad, it's just a little bit more waiting. Because it's taking out a lot of the rounds of arms. Okay, lower HP. So there's that still. Another sailor shirt. Yeah, run, you blooper. Can bloopers run? All the video game logic. Ah. You know what? Thunderbolt. Because we're kind of OP right now. Though I probably do need to equip up Peach before she get wrecked. So let's do that. Okay, frying pan. Because yes, frying pan is objectively her best weapon. Then quartz charm. But hey, since we've got a star, this star increases the amount of XP we'll get from all these nerds. Woo! Alright, can we get Doge Jump? Yes! Let's go! Now it's just farming. It's always so satisfying to get Doge Jump, which you should be able to do in vanilla, because I learned about it from speedruns. From SMRPG speedruns. Alright, Peach has got heal, which is perfect. Alright, go hide. Go hide, I'll find you eventually. Crystalline, that's defense. Gotcha. At least with Blooper, I can tell what way he's facing. Sort of. Oh. I say as I get caught. Whatever. Alright, anything other than rock candy? No. So I'll kind of leave it to Mallow. Because Thunderbolt should take these guys out easy. I still find it so funny that the characters don't walk like they do normally. They just kind of scoot along. And again, I'm leaving it to Mallow just since he has the attack all skill. Also, Calamari and Croco fight. What's up? But if anyone has any questions about SMRPG or anything otherwise, I will do my darndest to answer them, of course. I mean, I am definitely not the most informed about SMRPG. That is definitely for Pidge01, of course. But, I still feel like I have a fair amount of SMRPG knowledge for playing it so many years. Let me give her HP, because that's a lot of HP. Big Boo flag. No star. Alright, Big Boo. And on we go. So yeah, this was kind of my concern. Though we've only fought like 4 bosses. And even finding like 1 star in 4 bosses is pretty good. But it would still be kind of satisfying to have kind of a more jet seed. Bye! Who is that up there? Alright, we try once. Dang it. Hammer Brothers! Okay, well. Any Bullseye 2 on Frying Pan out there? Bullseye 2 on Pan, really. Because it's easier than Frying Pan. Bye! Alright, will we have a star? No. Rip. And that was Hammer Brothers. Which, I guess seeing Hammer Brothers here instead of at Jinx is a better call. Because we've had Hammer Brothers at Jinx before, and that was actually kind of scary since Hammer Brothers are physical and Jinx is physical, and it just kind of makes them, like, insanely strong. Okay, Kiro Sewers is done, so we have to go there. So we are heading to Forest Maze to beat whoever Bowyer is and rescue our next party member. So we are just kind of full steam ahead right now. Just running through vanilla. Running through vanilla locations. Again, you really cannot beat Beware the Forest Mushrooms theme in SMRPG. Like, it is still one of the greats, I will admit. Dang it. There's still so many other good themes in this game as well. It's like not diminishing any of them, but just how much more just hit with you, you know? Alright, it does look like we are coming up on an ad break. I have to do 3 minutes of ads per hour. You don't have to worry about missing anything. If anything... I don't know. I really feel like this will be good timing. Since we'll be able to get through the forest maze, we'll see whoever the boss is. And then I think ads will play. So really you just might miss a boss fight. But I also need to take a stretch break as well, since I did not take one during the previous one because we were speeding through Pape and whatnot. But yeah, y'all know the drill. And your patience is appreciated. Oops. See ya! Oh, we're saving Mario! Oh! So, level 8 is Forest Maze. Whoops. Level 8 is Forest Maze, my bad. Again, I still have not memorized what levels everybody is. Because again, if you haven't noticed, when we don't start with Mario and we go to save and it gives Mario's level in the save menu, that's kind of a hint as to where Mario is, actually. You know, just little fun facts. Oh, Vanilla Boyer! Wow! We actually got a vanilla boss. But we're about to kick the crap out of him, so... So you shouldn't miss the boss fight. Oh, man. Alright, but yeah, this is more than perfect timing for us to take a quick ad break. 3 minutes, no more, no less, no star. Son of a biscuit. Let me equip up Fire Luigi, though. Lazy Shell, because that's his best weapon. Super Suit, and Attack Scarf. Because Attack Scarf is unique to Mario, and at least it has a one-hit KO as well. Because typically the Super Suit and the Attack Scarf, I think, are supposed to both be for Mario? I don't know. I never honestly got the Super Suit in Vanilla. I know, shocker, but it is tough. I am not a super jumper. I am 100% not a super jumper. Alright. I will leave you guys here in Moleville, and when we come back, we will clear out the mines and continue with the seed. Again, I appreciate y'all's patience. Typically Bowser would be interrupting us over here, but we'll just chill right here since this is kind of a happier tune than the mines music. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright. Ad break is over, so thank you everybody for your patience. What a chair! Toast! Toast, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. But yeah, maybe the dream one day would be to, like, I don't know, like, make this like a more like branded chair. I mean, honestly, it's just like an old nice office chair that Spirit used that I put a cute, inexpensive chair cover on. And I don't know if I could get like a sticker or something else that could like stick to the back of it so you could see like duck sit on the chair. That would honestly be kind of cute. The dream would be to one day like make a duck sit plushie, I suppose. But I hope you are well. I always appreciate your enthusiasm in appreciating the baby, the duck sit. Oh, there's the clerk. Get back here, you nerd! Get back here! That'd be funny. It would be. It would be. Alright, Sleepy Bomb. This is why we get the Sleepy Bombs. Because they are absolutely effective on these guys. We don't have to worry about the ads. Although I guess we just did have ads, but you know. And we just wallop the heck out of this guy. Who shouldn't really have that much HP. Honestly. Mia, how are you? Yeah, how is everybody's Tuesday treating them? Again, just very thankful that it seems like internet and power seem to be finally holding steady today. Out of all things. Drybones flag, no star. Rip. Alright, so that was... Krakow. We also had Bowyer, who was Vanilla Bowyer. And Clerk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Yeah, okay. Making sure. Well, chairs are sometimes sick. Family Friend gave me an old business chair. It was huge. Kept it for years until the hydraulics gave out. Nice. Yeah, it's like, again, when I first had the chair, because it was old and Spirit had gotten a new chair, which is totally fine. But this chair was still very usable. Just a lot of the, like, I don't know, like fake leather or whatever it was like peeling off of it, so it wasn't really that appealing. No, wait, I guess it was really appealing, wasn't it? I have to make puns today. Just to keep myself from dwelling too much on the frustrations of everything in this week. But, I was like, you know, what if I found a chair cover? So I did some measurements, kind of took stock of what kind of assets this chair has, because all chair covers are different, and found one in a color that I really liked, and it's super comfy and very usable. Still very usable. So, you know, being able to recycle is a good thing. You good? Finished playing a game that was fun but frustrating because of luck-based stuff? Oh no! Well, I'm glad it was fun. And I hate that it kind of left a little bit of a sour taste in your mouth because of that. All games are different, so sometimes that's how it seemed to go. Unfort. You know what? Oh, wait, no, that's fine. Thunderbolt. Oh, we got everybody but him. That works. But what game was it, Toast? I'm curious. I'd just like to hear about new games that you guys are playing that you're interested in, because I know I am only one person, and I definitely tend to get stuck in the patterns of games that I look for, and sometimes kind of cut myself off from other games out there. So I just like to hear about new stuff. I mean, especially since we are going to be playing demos later. And whatnot. Yeah, it's like any games y'all are excited about, anything that y'all have been playing is cool. Oh no, I just mentioned Gun Yoke and he appears. Alright. Sleepy bomb again. Sleepy bomb again. Get rid of this nerd. It's an auto battler called the Bazaar. I've not heard of that. I bet it would be interesting. Let me get rid of the chief first, because he would be annoying too. Nice. Okay, we'll... should be able to finish him off? Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool. Oh, we got Gino! We got Gino, but no star. But hey, we got Gino. You know, I don't think I can remember the last time we actually rescued Gino from the mines. It's either been Mario, or it's been Bowser, or Peach. But not Gino. We'll take him though, because now we have our endgame party. Since they're typically the ones that I really like to have. Mario, Gino, Peach. What's up with the checks? The checks mean that those are the bosses that I have fought. If a boss is highlighted, then it means that that was the boss, that's a boss that I've fought this run. I forget it, I don't know if people have done the other way around, but I typically use the checks for bosses we have fought versus highlighting them in bosses we have seen in the seed. Oh yeah, I kept renewing the honks. Honks out. Oh, that's fine. I missed the last jump, but that's fine. Yeah, any of the questions y'all have, I am free to answer them to the best of my ability. Whether it's the randomizer, SMRPG, really almost anything else. Nope. Nope. Now I'm messing up my controls. I'm mixing up my boost and my brake. Whoops. Oh. Alright, we should get a sub 220. We should get a sub 220. Yep. Yep. Yeah, because it takes me about 20 seconds from entering that section with fully boosted, with full mushroom boost to complete that. Alright, but on we go though. We are roughly now about a third through the bosses. We had to boost a tower. We are still missing Castle Key 2, if we need it. I typically like to get those because that means I can full clear all of the dungeons. Oh, right. Let me look through my items real quick. I honestly don't need all of those mushrooms because we have healers. Oh, I can also equip up and put Gino in, since he would probably be more powerful than Mallow would be. As much as I love Mallow, and I really like his palette in this seed, Gino is stronger. Gino is 100% stronger. No, not special. Let me see. No. Status. 161, 72, 78. Also, let's swap this order around. Yeah, a little stronger than Mallow is right now. Oh no! Booster is QX! We found QX, people. Well, and we kind of have to fight him. We kind of have to fight him because he is a boss check and therefore could have a star. Oops. Oh no indeed. Welcome in, JMH. I hope you are well. Oh, good. First try. First try, run away. Go and save. Yeah, good. Good. Oh, also Elder Key. Hero Cola. Okay, not an item, but it's still worth checking. And then this order never changes. No matter Randomizer, Archie, it never changes. Usually catch the YouTube side of things, so welcome in! And there is Castle Key 2. Fantastic. Yeah, welcome in indeed. We like to see people popping over from YouTube. And vice versa. It's always very nice. I'm not going to worry about that chest. Again, we could still keep doing checks because we could find some nice items. But now that we have found... Oh! Vanilla room key. Okay. First time for everything. Whoops. Just missed. We've had a vanilla boss. We've had vanilla NPC. Or a vanilla key item. Ding dong. Alright, what's in here? Just a flower. It's better than nothing. Literally nothing. Because the You Missed chest is out there. It's just there for funnies. I don't know if it's supposed to be a reference to anything else or if it's just like, haha, you don't get anything. You know? Another red essence. I am going to save here. Just in case. Because, booster. Or QX in this case. Yeah, I was just definitely really feeling randomizers this week. Since the stream schedule is a little weird. Because I'm not going to be streaming on Friday. And I didn't want to, like... With all the shenanigans we've had between internet problems and power problems yesterday, I just wanted to stream. I just wanted to stream randomizers. So... that is our deal for this week. That's why it is the week of randos and demos. Because there's also a lot of really cute demos out that I wanted to play too. Alright. There's your Mario doll. Nautica dress. Let me save again. Just in case Culex is mean. He could be. And Booster does have a fair amount of HP, but Booster has more minions than... or Culex has more minions than Booster does. Okay, we're faster. We're faster. Okay, this is fine. We should be immune to absolutely everything except what the yellow crystal throws at us. And if he does, Culex does any magic or physical. So he's not as scary to see in this position. He would be scarier to either see in early game with very low equips or end game. Like if, I don't know if we've ever had Culex be on Valentina before, but that would also be kind of scary. Because magic. And then we just gotta wait for the crystals. Huzzah! I still find it so funny that the crystals will just disappear if Culex is gone, which I guess makes sense since he kind of sustains them, but it's just still funny. Since not every boss has ads that does that. Because what, Johnny does that? Johnny's mates does that. Who else? Who else does that? I have to think about that. No star. Boo. And one more time, just because we don't know who Knife Guy, Great Guy are. Let me mark that we did indeed see Culex. Oh, Croco! What's up, buddy? Okay, this is Croco 2, which means Croco 1 is waiting for us at, Yuridovich in Seaside Town, so that's gonna be kind of a breeze. Gotta take me down first. Oh no, my items. What are we gonna do? I can't do anything. Mm-hmm. See ya. Nerd. And no star. Okay, let me remember this time to go back in and talk to Knife Guy so we can get the bright card for when we do go to Bean Valley and when we have to go to the end. Up. Or I was gonna say that was fast, but man, you never knew unless you had a guide or you were just determined to play that guy's game so much, you would never know if he held really good things, or especially the bright card. So it's like, what would the reason be? Nice firebomb. Yoshi-aid. You wouldn't, right? Because I actually did end up having the old magazine guide for this game, and I loved reading that thing. And then finding out about it, but then it's going through so much junk. Talking about literal junk, wilt shrooms, moldy shrooms, rotten shrooms. I'm like, he would maybe give you some good stuff on occasion, but you would end up with like a lot of junk. So you would have to like either end up throwing it all away, leaving and like selling it or whatever else, just getting rid of it. Let's wait for this guy. Until you could get the good items or the bright card. I was like, oh man. Also, yes, you can skip that guy. If you get out of his way, you can indeed skip him. They made it harder in the remake to skip him, but the speedrun community did find out how to skip him in the remake, which I think is getting into a battle with one of the Spinies down in the pits, then using the Spiny to jump over the guy's trigger, which is kind of funny. Alright, on to Marymore. We still have not seen any stars, which is kind of disappointing, considering we got our first star off our first boss down in Kiro Sewers. But, Punchinello. Alright. And then this is Bowser, so Bowser is marrying Culex. Okay. That is a matchup, which again, randomizers, shenanigans. Alright, gotta get the items. Gimme. Gimme. Oh, get out of my way! Gimme. That's where the roommate improved on things a bit. This is the better version. OG is still OG. Exactly for a reason. Have you had a run where all the stars are right at the end? Kind of? Not all of the stars, but I think I have had a run where there were a lot of the stars either in Valentina's Castle in Nimbus Land or on Volcano, since there are two bosses down there. So not exactly. So sometimes it just ends up being an all bosses run. Or most of all bosses, since we don't have to go to Bowser's Castle. Good question, though. Yeah, what this is... I'd have to go back and remember how many SMRPG seeds I've done total. Just to try to remember, like, statistics and everything else. Hey, there's one. Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll take that. That was Croco 2. Alright. Yeah, we will go to Star Hill, because even though it is a little bit of a time thing, it's better to spend 3 minutes looking and finding a star than going through and being like, where's the last star? And going through the entire game and then finding out it was at Star Hill all along. Even though we've only had Star Hill have a star a handful of times, you never know. You never know. Which, the only thing about SMRPG is that really you don't know what it is until you get there. Be it bosses, star placements, there's no like text logic or anything. It's just going around and checking where items are and checking bosses to find out who holds the stars. And it's still fun. It's still a randomizer, and we still love it because we get to play SMRPG. And sometimes I still have not figured out the ideal pathing for the stars, but you know what? He's alright. Also, I hope this is a better sea than last time. Oh, shoot! It's the Malo Wish! No, time loss! Whoops. Whoops. Yes, they do shuffle the Star Wish text. I wish I had Justin's luck. Just incredible. That's a shout out to Just Incredible. I wish I could count to 10. What? What? Alright, one more. I wish the seed would end! Oh no. Dang, no star. I wish for quiche. Oh. I love it when devs have fun with stuff. I love it when devs have fun with stuff, like changing text or other little fun shenanigans and stuff, because it means that this game meant something. Or that this project means something, you know? Just adding the little special touches and whatnot. Flower. Oops. Nope. See ya. Okay, really, I don't have to fight that guy because we found pretty much all the important key items we need to. I'll come in here though. Whoops. Or not. Royal syrup. I really do need to dispose of some of these extra items because good gosh. Let me save. Because we still have not seen a lot of scary bosses. I mean, the scariest one so far has been Culex, but there's still Valentina, Axum Rangers, and such. 3... Oh! That's, Exor. Exor. Can the Rangers be separated out? No. You do just do, like, the whole Axum Ranger fight, where it's, you fight the Axum Rangers, and then you fight, like, individually, and then you fight them as a whole where they have the breaker beam, which is annoying. Also, Exor can be a little scary. Marred. Luckily though, we protect against most elements. Alright, gotta take out the eye. Although this is... Thinking about it, since this is where King Calamari is, he has a lot of health. Considering you have to fight like 3 rounds of tentacles and King Calamari. And, you know what? Speaking of getting rid of items... Oh, because he doesn't have Quartz Charm on. He doesn't have the Geno Boost, which is okay. Jeez, that's so much health. There we go. Alright, and that's Exor. We haven't quite gotten to the levels I want yet to be comfortable. Typically when it comes to randomizers in these settings, I want to get everybody to like at least level 15. And that's where I feel safe enough. No star. Reap. Okay, King Calamari. 2 more bosses down here to go, though, so we could find another star. Oh, yeah. And don't forget to mark that you went to Star Hill. Oh, I did not mean to jump on the rats. Ah! Dang it. Dig. Pause. And then go. Again, I really don't need to worry about items. Because we should have all the key items we need. We're doing okay equipment-wise. So everything else is just kind of extra. Although we haven't found... We found one pick-me-up. And that was from, what's-his-face. Alright, Hidon. Oh! Vanilla Hidon, okay. Surprising. That's the second vanilla boss we've had this run. Man. I mean, is it really gonna come down to like the last couple of bosses for stars? We need 4 more and we're... Again, almost roughly halfway through all the bosses. Roughly. Okay, wait for the fish. And then go. Oh. Oh. Didn't even have enough momentum to get over the star the first time. See ya. Alright, all you nerds. I still find it funny that the last one runs away if it's singled out. Another super slap. Alright. I guess I could, like, just throw rock candies at these guys and just have it be easy. I don't know. It's always the thing if it's like, oh, you had so many items to, like, help you through this versus, fighting it out. But then it's like, you know, fighting it out versus saving time, and it's just like, it's just kind of that inner debate that you have when it comes to what the choices you make with battles. I mean, that's kind of what speedrunning's about, too, is making the choices with the items given to you. Alright, who's Johnny? Oh. Jinx, too. Okay. Not scary, but Johnny is still pretty physical. Same as Jinx. Yay, but he's gone. Let me take HP for Peach, because she really needs it. Alright, and no star again! Video game, please! Alright, let's go save the townspeople. I guess I'll make a pit stop in here first. Let me sell off some stuff. Honestly don't need that many red essences. I know where I can get some too. I'll sell those and that. Alright. Everything else is looking pretty good. We'll go get Crackle. Again, Croco 1 is almost next to nothing. Especially since a lot of his attacks can be blocked. Not the bombs? Or wait. I don't even think he had a chance to do Weird Mushroom. That's how much we were wailing on him. I was trying to remember if Croco 1 had bombs or not. But I didn't even have enough time to think about it. We'll take it. No star. Dagummit. Alright, what's the item? Greeper flag. So that's all the Musty Fears. So if we do want to go check out what the Musty Fears item is, we can. But no shed key, so we can't do anything, so we're gonna leave. We're gonna, again, make a stop in Monster Town. Since there are 2-star checks here on a Jagger and a Jinx 3. Lamb's Lure. Meh. Meh. I've been making purposeful puns and I've been making accidental puns. Again, you gotta have some laughter to keep yourself from getting frustrated, chat. Which is mostly just all the looming frustration from internet and power and everything else this week. Perfect, thank you. I mean, meh is just kind of my base response to like, you know, whatever. And sometimes it just ends up being hilarious. What's up? You only have 600 HP. text. Mia! Mia, how are you? Doing well? I'm doing pretty well for the most part. Just happy. Oh, we had some frame droppage, but at least it wasn't as bad as last week. Good gosh. But, internet has behaved, power has behaved, we're having fun. There's Belome. And we had a really clutch Bowser fight at the end of, Pape, and so far this has been alright. We found 2 stars, and we're about an hour and 20 in. Oh! Jinx 3 on Jinx 1, okay. Well, this is probably a good thing, because Jinx 3 is scary. How are you doing? Sleepy time. I do feel like I could use a nap, even though I slept past my alarm this morning. I still feel like I could use all the naps. Anyone else in chat like that? You're doing well? Good. Oh, hi Eurytovich, there you are. Okay, you only have 800 HP, so I'm not really worried about you. Especially since he's more spell-based than physical. I love the music in this game so much. Same! I was gushing about the soundtrack earlier, like just how much it makes me smile. And just how much Yoko Shimomura just made, like, such a classic. And I'm so glad they brought her back for the remake, and she just knocked it out of the park. Just so fantastic. Like, there's just banger after banger on this entire soundtrack. Oh, we're gonna get clones. Because what this is... He has 1000 HP here. Watch your partner play the remake and the music was beautiful? Yes! Remake is so good! Like, honestly, the one that I was the most blown away by was Star Hill. Because it just sounded, like, so ethereal. And almost, like, hymnal style. And it was so good. I mean, Star Hill honestly is one of my favorite spots in OG and remake. So they did such a good job with it. Alright, Belome's gone, time to knock out the clones. I used to make jokes that whatever character was the clone, that all of the characters, like, were taking out their frustrations on them instead, which was kind of funny. Ow! Right, physical. Okay, there's one. I'm gonna risk doing damage. Okay. Alright, we're good. Can't remember which area had your fave music. It might have been the forest area. Oh, the forest maze. Beware the forest mushrooms. Na 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 na. That's such a classic. I mean, like, I really like it. Absolutely. I mean, like, you can't help but not like it. I mean, it's fair if you don't. It's fine if you don't. Yay, star! Halfway done! Let's go! We actually got a star off that. You'll love to see it. Alright, that is all for those fights. This is just a good quick little pit stop for 2 star checks and good experience right off the bat. Very quick. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and Birdo. Birdo. That's who it was. Alright, 3 more to go, chat. 3 more stars. And really, we are about on the back half. Because we have 7 bosses left. Well, 8 technically, so I haven't been to Belome yet. Always tend to leave Belome for last, just because going through Land's End just feels so slow to me, honestly. Bye! Okay, we are going to save that. We're gonna go fight this boss because it's a better order than waiting for Shy Away. Oh, Jagger. Perfect. He's just gonna have a lot of HP, considering it's Mega Smilax. Ooh. He does hit kind of hard, though. Alright, let's actually have Peach heal, just to be safe. Oof. Alright, good. Good. Ooh, that guy was a little scary. Little scary. Okay, Peach is level 12. Again, I want to get everybody to level 15, which we still have 2 more stars to find. Or 3. Never mind, 2! Haha! Calling my shot before it even happens. You love to see it. Oh man, okay, that was Smilax and that was Jagger we fought. We got Fertilizer, okay. So that's one of the items. That's actually flipped, because that's typically supposed to be the seed, and you get the Fertilizer from Shy Away after you beat Valentina. That's actually kind of funny. Alright, but again, this is the fastest way. If we're beating bosses to do star checks, then we come down here, we're gonna do this star check, because this is where Box Boy is, and then we head to that north pipe to get the casino, and then it takes us back out to the map. That's perfect. That's at least a decent location. Yeah, Shy Away was being very nice. Being very nice. Check this item. Who is Box Boy? We still have a lot of bosses. Oh. Bunt? Really? Oh. The Box Boy is only supposed to have 900 HP, so... Not that cake, right? Bunt is something. Especially in the remake. The remake speedrun. Good gosh. Yeah. Ah! Bunt is also especially problematic if you find Bunt in the randomizer when you are by yourself. Because you still have to do this phase. You still have to do the candle phase, and it's almost it's nearly impossible. Also, I don't know why. I don't know why the randomizer like makes Bunt black and white here rather than its typical colorful self. I don't quite know. Yes, just give us all the status effects, you dumb cake. And again, you don't have to do charge attacks here because you just have to hit them. And then they're gone. He's just chocolate now. Yeah. That may be it. No, Gino! I need everybody to survive. Speaking of. Because again, I only have one pick-me-up and I have to save it for Peach. Because we need her to get comeback. So she can revive people, if need be, in endgame in a smithy fight. Okay. And then if Peach goes down, we use the pick-me-up on her. No star. Well, we got Bunt. That was the last chest. Alright. Oh my gosh, Shy Away is being so nice! They're not dipping around to all these other pipes that don't have anything. Well, I mean, they don't have nothing. But, it's usually like the slot machine chests and stuff, which I don't think can be checks. I don't think so. But yeah, now we can go in here and we can leave. Which, if you didn't know, I will reveal the secret location of the casino. I forget how you're supposed to find out about it, other than hints throughout the game. Let me go to Land's End. I'm probably gonna kick myself, because there's only one boss in here, and it's below me too. But sometimes he's had the star. So you just have to go through this whole ordeal. So at about 129... I want to see how fast we can go, just to get all the way. Come on, doggos. Doggos. Doggos! Oh my gosh. Y'all are not cooperating. Good gosh, you bunch of campers. I need this guy on the right to go down, but he's like staying right here. Because typically they're able to like follow your movements. Thank you. Because this is one of the slower dungeons, but it does net you a lot of experience because you can get the 2 stars down here. So you can net a lot of experience. No, I don't want to do Sky Bridge. Heck, Sky Bridge. And it's mostly just these fights that take a lot of time. Having to go through like 4 different whirlpools with these ant fights, which... You know what? Heck you. I think there was another shop where I could get rock candy. We're just gonna make this easy. Oh man. There was rock candy on the Yuridovich dudes in the shop, but since we beat Yuridovich, they're gone? I have to remember where the other rock candy is, though. If we need it. Sometimes I like to take rock candies into the smithy fight, just to be able to chuck at a tank head. Since that guarantees 300 experience if you're boosted. Or 300 HP hits. Plus you can take out the body and not have to deal with it for a couple of rounds. Also we get pick-me-ups. I forgot these nerds can also drop pick-me-ups. So there's that. Alright, future notes come back, let's go! We have a revive. Yeah, I'm waiting for you, you little nerd! He's such a debater. I said 129. It's been 3 minutes because again, this is a haul to get down here to Belome's temple. At this point, Bowser and Mallow level ups do not matter, since they're not going to be in our party again. But it does look like we have an ad break coming up, as we do. 3 minutes of ads per hour, no more, no less. And it turns off pre-rolls for everybody coming in. Y'all know the drill. Through that lovely little blurb up there. Yep. Alright, Mario's level 15. Peach is 14. This is the fastest and the easiest because it'll either give us a Yoshi cookie or a heal mushroom. There's all kinds of chests and heals and things or battles you could get through the fortune telling, but that one's the fastest. I'm also not going for those chests up there. We could go down in the basement. But again, since we've already got all the key items we need, we kind of don't need to. Yeah. We are heading to the Belome fight. At most... Oh, hi, Box Boy. At most, you might miss the tail end of the fight, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. And then I'm going to take a stretch break myself. Bye. Perfect Box Boy fight. Yay! Yes! We did get the star! It took 6 minutes to get here, but we got a star! Let's go! It paid off! So now we don't have to end up doing all bosses. Hopefully. If it's all in, Czar Dragon, or Axum Rangers, I'm gonna be cross. We'll take it, though. That's one more star we don't have to find, and the chat got to see it before the ads went off. So I'm going to leave you guys here in Monstro Town. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. I suggest you guys do the same, and I will see you guys on the other side of the ad break. I appreciate y'all's patience sitting through those. We're back a little bit early, but that's fine. Just gives me a chance to talk with all you cute gamers out there. I was checking the weather earlier because I saw it was getting kind of cloudy, but I wasn't expecting us to have rain, so I had to warn Spirit since I know he's out and about working. And then this means I can't go on a walk later, unless I decide to go walking in the rain, which, maybe. Because I do like to take, like, you know, early evening walks when the mosquitoes aren't out. Little jerks. But I do hope you all have gotten a snack or gotten a beverage. Spirit got us some vitamin waters from Sam's Club, and this one's actually really good. Sometimes I'm kind of questionable about the flavors and stuff, but this one is a blue raspberry limeade. It's actually really, really good. It's supposed to have like a bunch of B vitamins, vitamin C. Also says vitamins A, E, calcium, and zinc. When your social battery needs to charge and you have to play extrovert. I'm not even joking. That's what it says on the bottle, if you guys can see that. I'm not even joking. I mean, which again, streaming is kind of like having your on button on all the time, you know? So that is kind of funny. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. Ads are indeed avail. But let's go. We've got more stars to find after we just found our 5th one with you know, intuition through Land's End. Again, took 6 minutes to get through there. Now you guys see why I kind of leave it for the end, even if I've shot myself in the foot, which I have before, and leaving it to find the other stars. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, hi. I've always typically gone in via the statue route. I guess I've just never walked in here to, see if you can actually walk in here, but okay. Is this faster? Although running into these nerds is kind of slowing us down. We do need to see if, what's-his-face is over here. Oh, no. Oh, gosh, you have to do the statue thing, otherwise you don't fight Dodo. Okay. Well, shows me. Shows me. Stretch. I'm sure Mario could use a stretch standing as still as a statue on a pedestal for a time, too. It's so brilliant that she cuts out the sound and the sound effect when Mario dodges Dodo. That's so brilliant! Again, shoutouts to Yoko Shimomura. I will say it all day long, because she is brilliant. And again, big deal for having a female composer, even back in the 90s. Like, my gosh. Oh, hi. Magic Koopa. Alright. He shouldn't be that bad, because again, Dodo is all physical, and Magic Koopa is magical. Though if we don't do enough damage, we will have to fight Egg Phase. Cool! We are pretty strong. We are pretty strong right now. No star, though. Rip. No star. Alright, we continue on. But yeah, good to know that you have to do the statue minigame in order to fight Dodo. Which I guess makes sense, considering, like, this is after where you're, like, standing as a statue and the guards leave. So that's honestly, like, a phase of the castle before you enter it, which is kind of funny. And then it's even funnier to think about that the birds stand as statues because they're like, oh hey, he did it, so why don't we do it and try to get the jump on him? I never thought about it that way, honestly. But you know, we'll take it. Again, playing these games in randomizers makes you learn or think about things in vanilla. 100%. Like, you still learn stuff through this game. Even in randomizers. Even in playing it for several years. Because I played this a lot as a youth when it first came out. Like, every summer I would beat this game. Because it was like my little, like, you know, tradition that I did. Because it was my favorite game back in the day. Would just always go through and beat this game. Alright, and that's Johnny. Can we see a star? Poe. Poe! Alright, we're going to Boomer. Ah, no! I should have just taken this stupid air conditioner out! No. Again, this is why we have the Sia, so we can easily get away from all these dumb fights. Come here, you. It's just so much easier to take out the dumb pinwheel than trying to wait and get away from him. Forky's is relatively easy enough. Or Jawful, excuse me. Forky's is the late game version. Well, I have no idea who he is, other than he looks like a tomato with a giant tuft on his head and a fork in his hand. Excuse me. Yeah, what? It's almost 5:30 my time. Chat, what are y'all thinking for dinner? What are y'all doing for dinner? We have ground beef and mushrooms and some potatoes, so Spirit thought we could do what we've called Salisbury beef. Where it's not exactly like Salisbury steak, but it's still kind of that, like, ground beef and, like, a mushroom gravy, and then we put it over mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh. It is so good. Move, bird! Move, you dumb bird. Get out the way! Yeah. There's a sip of my water. Sounds good, it is good. And it's pretty relatively easy to come together. With like lots of garlic and stuff. There, good stuff. Alright, let's go get Boomer. Sup. Okay. Yeah, I was right. He is going to have a lot of HP though, because Valentina here has like 3,000 HP. So that doesn't mean he won't hit hard. Okay, we didn't even give him a chance to change to the next phase. I'll take it. Absolutely take that. Alright, now Peach is level 15, so we're right about where I want everybody to be. No star though, no! No, we gotta go in the volcano. Rip. So this is going to still be an all bosses fight, because even if it's on freaking Zardragon, I think it's still kind of faster to just go through the Axum Rangers fight instead of trying to backtrack all the way through the volcano, but whatever. We're still doing pretty okay, time-wise. And this will get us a little bit more experience, I suppose. Also, this is a banger, too. The Barrel Volcano theme, which I don't know the names of the tracks. I know that sounds horrible for someone that's such a fan of the soundtrack and Yoko Shimomura. It's like, really, it's just, I identify it by the area. It'll just be faster. Oh, Gino wasn't 15 yet. Okay. That works. Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me. Right at the end. Yeah, pay attention, chat. Even though I'm probably gonna flood this up now that I'm about to say it. But, I'm going to show you ways that you can skip extra bosses. Like so. Jumping in those exact spots helps you skip that Stumpit fight, even though they're supposed to be a trigger. This one is a little harder, I think, because I don't think you can get over him unless you really try. And then it's also a matter of, like, all these guys' placements, too. Also, you defeat the body, Corkbadite goes away. Oh, move it. Move it, you nerd. Yeah. And then this one. Jump here, jump around, and on you. And that is how you skip both Stumpit fights. Even though, you know, you can still get experience, but time. And it's swag. It's swag, you know? We gotta be fancy. Okay, let me sell some of this extra stuff. Rip Dude's wallet. Don't need those. Don't need a flower tab. Honestly, again, don't need that many sleepy bombs. Since we've got like 2 bosses left and only a few of them that can be affected by sleepy bombs. Equipment we should be okay too. Alright, who's going to have the star? Again, if it's on Zardragon, it more argues my point that I would love if the Rando devs could make it possible where we could have like a go-home mushroom from wherever back to like Mario's pad or whatever other central area. Also, dang, no minion storm. Who's it gonna be? Pandarite! Kind of okay. I think this is the only box that can't spawn ads. Which kind of works for us, you know? He does still have a lot of HP though. But other than that, he really can't touch us. I was almost about to be proven wrong, but the miss was a nice save. Alright, what's it gonna be? Yep, there it is. There's the final star on Zardragon, but because we have no fast way out of here, we have no choice but to go to Axum Rangers. Because honestly, it would be a little more problematic. I mean, maybe if you timed it to find out if that was it or not. Pandorite. I completely blank on who it was I just fought. Because it happens. This is also a banger. This theme right here. Alright, who is it? Oh my gosh, Vanilla Axum Rangers! So much vanilla. Okay, I'll take it. So much vanilla, this seed. So there's the Axum Rangers. And after that, we're going to Bowser. You know what? I don't know if I'm gonna waste on them. We'll take her out because she heals. She's a little annoying. But yeah, vanilla Axum Rangers. Rude. Him out next. My order is typically pink, green, black, yellow, red. Depending. It used to be in the past pink, black, because of like his double attack. It's fine. Let me actually heal. Since we're about to go to the next phase. Oh. It's just him now. We're gonna try to time this to where we can get a couple of shots in before we have to worry about Breaker Beam. And you know what? Let me actually just put this on Peach. Like the OG, I definitely used to use Red Essence on at least one party member here. Because Breaker Beam is annoying. Breaker Beam is very annoying. And I think we're about to get shot. Woo! Ouch! Ouch, ouch, ouch. This is why. This is why. We need him to pick up Peach, so I'm just honestly gonna use a Kiro Cola to heal Mario. Because yowzers. Alright, come back on Gino. And then we'll have another full round. Ugh. This is why I say Breaker Beam is scary, chat. Good gosh. Alright. I think she still has one more turn of Breaker Beam. I did not want to have to go all the way back through that. I mean, I would for the sake of the seed, but woof. Alright. We're done, though. We go to Land's End here real quick. Well, not that way, because that's not the save point. Let me go to Monstro Town. Again, I'm trying to remember who had the, well, not that. Who had the rock candy? I guess it might have even been in it might have been in, Tadpole Pond. So let me actually go back there instead. I'm not gonna worry too much about it, but I just do want to get my inventory in order. Well, shoot. Okay, we'll keep that, we'll keep that. Don't need that. I shouldn't need the Sia anymore. I'll hold on to all of that. Pick-me-ups are for Peach. Just in case. Okay, no rock candy. Rip. Alright, we will make do, though. Although I think I am going to stop by at the sea and hit that star real quick for some extra experience. This is why I leave this star. Oh, I missed that star. Yep. Gets us just a little bit more stats. Thank goodness. Because again, since they do scale the XP stars with how many stars you've gathered, instead of whatever area it is, I think. Land's End, because we have the save point here. And then we're just going right to Smithy. I'm feeling pretty okay about it. I don't feel like we're gonna absolutely get our crap kicked in, but still a risk. I'm gonna go to Smithy, yes. Alright, let's go! Smithy time. Okay, not awful. Sledge is usually when you tell how strong you are in your stats. And we got a nerd to deal with. I don't want the double magic, so I am going to take him out. Cool. And I think I might also give Mario a Geno boost since he does not have one by default since he has Attack Scarf. Whoops. Attack Scarf, but whatever. This is fine. And we'll do a quick heal. Yes! Haha! First phase down. We were doing quite a bit of damage, though. Alright, one last sip while we're mashing through text. Phase 2! Hopefully this can be a sub 210. Because timing on Rando is on final hit, not on a credits. Never been so insulted in my life. One hit KO guard, nerd. This is why we have the equipment that has that. Otherwise, one hit KO guard sucks. Or not having it sucks. Ouch. Tankhead is all physical though. And he is a beast. Magic head is what we want. Because magic is weak to physical. This is where you get your bread and butter damage in. Because everybody hits hard. Just gotta be sure you keep everybody healed up. Because ouch. Ouch. I don't know if anybody's figured out what kind of turn order could fix Smithy's turns. I should have healed, but this is all status, minus the gun. Glad we got the pick-me-ups, so we could pick up Peach. Yeah, I feel like there would be a specific turn order to manipulate Smithy into certain phases. And I don't know what that would be. Because sometimes we've had him stay oops all magic head before, which was really nice. You know what? Rock candies. Ow. Rude. God, I don't want to see Safe Head. Safe Head means Shredder, which sucks. Which removes our buffs. In fact, even, yeah, let's go, it doesn't matter! Woo! Sub 210! We'll take it. Feels good, though. GG, let's go! Good seed, though. Good seed. It still kind of stinks that it was all bosses, even after figuring out actually going to below May 1st gave us a star. But, you know, it is what it is. But it was still a lot of fun, and we still got all the nostalgia feels to go along with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Good feels. Good. I texted Spirit that there was some big rain heading our way, and with all the stuff about to hit us, I didn't want him getting caught in it or getting equipment ruined because of it. Good. I know, man. This game is still such a treat, and this is why I wanted to play SMRPG Rando, because I had such an itch for it, because it's been so good. I've missed it. And it is still such a treat. We do play randos every Wednesday, even though this is the week of randos and cute demos and everything else. Again, SMRPG Randomizer is not going anywhere. Heck, it might even show up in an Archie near you at some point in the future, since I've learned that SMRPG can be in archipelagos, which is kind of really nice. But yeah. Good times. Okay, we will watch through the epilogue, but we do have some stuff to get to after this. Y'all know the credits. Y'all know I wouldn't skip the credits, but again, we've got demos and stuff to get to, of course. We still want to get that good old nostalgia feel. But how do you guys feel about SMRPG Rando? Again, I just kind of like to do the bullseye settings just because it's just fun to see how fast we can go, how fast we can solve a seed, and just know what it is I'm looking for instead of spending like 20, 30, 40 minutes plus sorting through equipment because equipment shuffler's on, which is still fun and still leads to interesting solutions and party makeups, especially when you have spell shuffler on. Absolutely, not knocking it, but just kind of taking out some of the time factors of stuff. Because, like, it's not so much that the bosses are harder. Again, it's just sorting through so much equipment in order to get, like, the ideal stats and buffs and all that noise, of course. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.